about a few hours ago. Death of 2024 presidential candidate Madam Akua Donkor. And it reads, the Electoral Commission has today received information on unfortunate passing of the presidential candidate of the Ghana Freedom Party, Madam Akua Donkor. May she rest in peace. While the 1992 Constitution and Public Elections Regulations 2020 CI 127 are not clear on the processes to follow in the event of the death of a presidential candidate, Article 54 of the 1992 Constitution provides as follows. Where at close of nominations but before the election, one of the candidates dies, a further period of 10 days shall be allowed for nominations. And it says the Commission has since informed the GFP to make arrangements to nominate a new candidate and inform the Commission accordingly. In the meantime, the Commission has suspended the printing of presidential ballot papers, which was near completion. Thank you. Samuel Tete, Deputy Chairman Operations.
Okay, so if they've suspended and they want to reprint again, I think we have our legal department. They have what it takes to deal with this issue in a better way. I hope you understand my point. As for me, I will only, since they've suspended printing, I will only wait. When they are done with their legal gymnastics, I'm an operational man. When they are done with their legal gymnastics, I'll be called to do my operational work. And I'll go to enforce what I'm supposed to do. I hope you understand. To ensure that not a single sheet, not a single ballot escaped from the printing houses into the hands of the MPP. That is what I'm supposed to do.
So you leave this in the hands of the NDC to deal with, the party at the legal
The party legal department will deal with this. They are close to the powers and they have the legal knowledge to deal with this appropriately. I'm not a lawyer. So they will deal with it. And see. For me, I'm just waiting. Once they are done and they say they are resuming printing, I'll call to do my work. And I'll go and I'll do it. But then there's one thing I'll add before I leave.
Okay.
You see that the United States government has issued a warning. The current government officials should take it very serious.
The warning that has been issued.
They should take it very serious. You see, Ghana is not an island. We are not an island at all. And this world, you must understand geopolitics to understand how the world is governed. So, I am also further requesting that the EU, they are also a stakeholder. They shouldn't wait. They should be proactive just like the United States government. Because the signs of chaos of this government repeating 2020 and even worse is clear. So the EU shouldn't sit down and only send observers for an election. Or wait, when things get bad, then they are coming for negotiation. No. They should be proactive and also issue possible visa ban to those who may want to disturb the election and use illegal means to stay in power. They should also follow the Americans, the way the Americans have been proactive, and also issue a possible visa ban, so that those who will be creating problems in the election and will not want to follow due process, the rogues, they will not be able to hide in any of the European countries. Their family will not be able to hide there. They should all stay in Ghana, and so that we deal with the problem in Ghana here. But US as issue, European Union is quiet. I will urge them, they should also come out to follow suit. They should be proactive. So that we'll have all the two doors, the two main doors where they'll be running to, closed. Then they will know that they will stay in Ghana here. They have nowhere to go. And ECOWAS should not also sit down. They should also be proactive. And let them get the signal that if they don't also become proactive, they shouldn't be rushing to Ghana to come and say they can solve any problem, because they've been sitting down and they've seen the signs and symptoms that there could be problem, because those in charge of this country have done it before in 2020. And they are likely to do it again. So ECOWAS should also come out and be proactive. So the government will understand that all doors are shut. The only door left for them is to do the right thing.
Okay.
And protect our nascent democracy. Because in West Africa, it's a very turbulent region. And we are the only shining democratic nation that the West is proud of. That's a big one of democracy here. So they have interest to protect that democracy. They have interest to protect it. Because they don't want military takeover. And you can't predict what they will do. And before you realize, they will lose their grip here too. They've lost Burkina. They've lost Niger. They've lost Mali. And the wind is blowing. So they are, and in geopolitics among its power rivalry is very, very crucial to them. So for them, their interest is bigger than NPP and NDC. They are looking at how to keep the democracy and keep their interest here and protect their interest for their multinational companies and other things. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
So they have a bigger interest. So they don't want anything to disturb the democratic dispensation in this country. You've done your 8 years. Ghanaians don't want you. Go by the rules of the game. You lose, walk away quietly. And go and relax. And let the new government come and also continue. Smooth transfer of power.
What will happen if the attempt will happen in 2020?
And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that if they attempt, there will be chaos. You see, this time around, I have always said that Supreme Court will not come in. They should go on sabbatical leave.
They will not be part of it.
No one is going there with any case. No one, we are not going to High Court, we are not going to Supreme Court. Judicial system, the judicial system, they should go on leave. We will solve the problem on the street.
On the streets?
On the street. Across all the constituencies, over 270 constituencies across the country. That's how we solve the problem. There will be nothing like we are going to any High Court or Supreme Court and go and have unanimous football club decisions. No, we are not going there. It will be on the street. So if the international community, the EU, ECOWAS, the American government, they are hearing me, they should make sure to hold this government to their balls and make sure they go by the rules of the game. And when they lose, they leave. Because no intimidation at the polling station is going to cover any NDC person. It won't happen. It won't happen at all.
I see.
I hope you understand my point. And there's one thing I need to tell our polling agents. It's very crucial. You see, MPP modus operandi in Reagan is that anytime they manage to get extra polling, extra ballots, and they thumbprint it, they put it in their those who are going to staff the ballot box, they put it in their sleeves. They wear long sleeves. They will let them wear long sleeves. And they will load them inside. Or they will put them under their pants, inside their pants, just under their belt. Now they wait, their polling agents there will check the statistics. If it is about 300 people who are supposed to vote in that particular polling station, they will wait till it's around 1, 2. Then they will come there and they will come and take the statistics. And they will check and say, okay, 50% have voted or 45% have voted so far. It's around 2. It left about 3 hours or so to close pool. Then they look at the way people are coming. No, we won't get 100% voter turnout here. So we have about 50. Then they'll go and get about 30%. Give it to those their guys. They will come and take the ballot, the normal ballot. Because they are on standby to come and do a normal voting. Now when they get to the polling booth there, when they do their thumbprint and they put it inside, then they will remove it from their sleeve and add it pull it from here and add it because they are alone in the booth. That's my point. So at the end of the voting, you go and count, and it's not overvoting.
Okay.
It's not beyond the 300 that was the limit for that police station. It's not overvoting. But they would have pushed it from about 50 or 60%, that would have been the turnout, to about 89 or 90 or 95%. So what it means is that they've maximized the vote in that at that particular police station. You understand my point? So now when they go and they are counting, and the presiding officer, the AG officer start sorting things out, and your agents are not meticulous in checking and counting what they have ticked, because the ticking is a physical human beings that come to point to vote, which you must tick, and that must tally with the biometric verification. The two must tally. So once you get the two tallying, the two must also tally with what you've counted in the ballot box.
Okay.
Do you get my point? So all the three must converge with the same figure. Then you know that the MPP, they were not able to smuggle in extra votes. I hope you understand my point. So now when they are sorting out the ballot papers, when they sort them out, they sort them NDC, MPP, fast. And when they finish, they start counting. They pick MPP. 1, 2, 3. They are counting. So if you are not a smart agent, they will finish counting MPP 20, NDC 50, GPCPP 1, so on. NDC have won. Then you are happy. Hey, you have won. I hope you get my point.
Yes, I do.
But in reality, if you add up all the ballot papers and you count them one by one, and you do suppose that against your taking and the biometric verification figure, you see that the ballot papers are more than what you have taken and what is registered on the biometric. Then you know that they smuggled more in, but they were so smart that they didn't want it to go over voting, so they've maximized their votes. So immediately, you don't allow them to do the announcement. You ask for, they should check the serial numbers of the ballot papers that were counted. And when you start checking, you see that you either have double serial number or serial number that are outside the range. I hope you get my point. Then you scoop them out. And of course, those ones you are taking out will be MPP votes. So they'll get back to their normal figure. I hope you understand my point. So I want our polling agents to take note of this, so that in the event that they are able to outwit us at the printing houses, and they manage to send anything out, or they manage to get the data from EC after the print, everything is closed. They manage to get the data from EC, and they go to a different printing house and go and print, which is possible. Because this is, you can't trust them of keeping data. So, of the ballot. So it can get to the MPP. After we finish all the printing, they will go to a different printing house and still go and print more. We will have done with our work. Maybe 2 weeks to election, they'll go and print more. Secretly for a different printing house. And they will send them to Ashanti and Eastern, where they know they can go and do their rigging. So when they get there, this is the plan B, the counter check for that particular one too. You do at the polling station, so that even though they've managed to do secret printing, they will not be able to put in the ballot box. And if they put it there, you still catch them and get it out. I know what I'm getting,
yes,
how I'm getting to.
I understand.
So all these measures must be put in place. And if you are able to do that, they will get the real figure in Ashanti and Eastern region. And there's no way they can win this election. They can't win the election. If our polling agents are listening to me, and that D-Day, they were conscious enough, and they pay attention to details, and they do as I'm saying, and they don't get carried away by the euphoria of counting, and maybe NDC has won. NDC can win in that particular polling station, and NPP can lose. But the figure they lost might not be the realistic figure. And when you aggregate it from all the polling stations, the figure may be big. It may mean a lot.
Okay.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
They can add 20 or 30 even to a particular polling station, and they'll still lose in that polling station. 20, 20, 25, 5, 5, 5 for all the polling stations. You aggregate them. It's a big figure. I hope you understand.
Yes.
So we must be meticulous. We must check every single thing and make sure that all the three figures, they converge. We shouldn't be carried away when they are counting and we are winning and we start jubilating and we are happy. No. We should look at the details, the figures.
Mr. Jakpa,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you very much for your time. And by the way, do you have difficulties? Does your open involvement with the NDC create problems? So consider you are a subject of a prosecution.
Okay, so you are finding ways and means to chip this, to lob this in. I'm a free man. I'm a free man. Do you want what I like best?
You are a free man.
I'm a free man. I love to be in the field, to be on the streets. I love operational issues. So I'm happy what I'm doing. I'm a free man.
Doesn't create any trouble for you?
Not at all. In Ghana here?
Yes.
In Ghana here?
Yes, in Ghana.
Not at all. I'm very happy in Ghana. And if I die and I'm gone in 5 days, reincarnation, I'm to be created again. I want to be brought back to Ghana. I want to come back to Ghana. You understand my point? So I'm very comfortable here. I don't have any issue at all.
I see.
I understand my point.
Yes. Thank you.
Have you seen, what do you call it, a gorilla in the jungle being worried about the jungle?
A gorilla in a jungle?
Worried.
Being worried about it?
Worried about the jungle. It's very comfortable.
So this is normal for you?
Normal. I'm comfortable.
I see.
I'm in my comfort country. I'm very comfortable.
Mr. Jakpa, thank you. Thank you very much for your time this evening.
Okay, my brother.
Yes. Mr. Richard Jakpa is in charge of supervising the agents the NDC has assigned to monitor the ballot printing process. And he